Hello students. Today I will discuss about a few tricks that you can use with the CodeBlocks. This will be useful to you during the examination. To create a new file in CodeBlocks, you just have to go to the file and then select a new and then select the file here. This is the one way of creating it. Other easiest way is to click on the first icon which is available over here. So if you just click on the first icon, you will get the same option. You can create a new file, select C or C++ as your source code, click on go, then click on the next, select C as your source, click on the next. You will find a three dotted button over here. Just click on this one and select the appropriate folder. During the examination, you will be asked to save your file in the D drive. So just click on my PC and then select D. Don't worry about the names that is written over here. The names does not matter. What matters here is in the bracket they will write D here. So these what you see over names can be directly changed. So select it, click on open. It will open up, then select BSc or BCA depending upon your section. Select it and then open, then type the name of the file. Generally during the examination they will tell you the name, so just I'm going to just say it is A2 and I will save it. Click on finished to save the file. Now to open an existing file, click on so you can type the program here. I won't type the program, so you know how to type the program. Now to open a existing file, instead of a file, you can click on the file new, you can click on file open. You can find the same option over here, file open. So this is same as clicking on the open. Both of them are same. Now if you don't see in the location, click on the this PC, again go to the D drive, and depending upon whether you are a BSc or BCA, so it is first year, second year, you can select here. So just click on this BSc, just for the explanation purpose I am doing it. So just open the BSc and you find the something that is written in C. You notice here things are written in C. Open those files. I'm going to open this file because there is some content inside it. I'm going to just open this file. So when you open this file, this is how you're going to get it. Generally, after typing the program, you want to run this program. So most of the time you will be surprised to know that that run button is not there. So somebody might have done something and you may not find the compile option. For this, you can always use this menu, that is the build menu. Click on the build menu and you will find the run option here if it is not visible here. Suppose somebody has removed this one for some reason, if it is not available, you can click on build and run here. You can notice that build and run to run this particular program, and this program will work. Okay, so this is one thing. So if you don't find it here, anywhere you don't find this option there, go to build and then build and run. Suppose somebody has removed it and you still want it somewhere, see something is not visible, then click on the view menu. So view menu is the one that will show you the things which are not shown on the screen. So it is true for almost all softwares of Windows. So if something is not visible, go to view and you will find something here. Okay, so what are the things that you will find? You will find that there is a option for toolbars. So you will find that there is a option for toolbars here. Okay, so this toolbar you will notice here. So you can see it here. So you will see a toolbar here. Let me just zoom out for you. So under view you will see the toolbar. You can see there lot of options are available over here. The one that is required for you is this compile option. So let me just show you. So you are going to click on this toolbar, and you will find, you will have to notice whether there is a right mark in front of this compile option. So this is the only one that is required for your compilation work. So let me just show you. Because there is a right mark here, that compile option will be visible. Can you see that this option is visible? Can you see this option there? So these options will be visible. Now if I go to view and again click on it, you will notice that it is gone. Also you will notice here there is no right mark here. So when you find that there is no right mark here, that means to say that there is no tick mark here, that means to say that this is not visible. So how do you make it visible? Again go to view, toolbar, and then click on the compile. It's going to come to that place. So if you still want to use these option over here, so it is this option. So this technique is called as toggling. Toggling means once you click it will disappear. Again if you go to the same place and again you want to get it, you can get this one. Now if you make a mistake, let me just remove a semicolon from here, and if you compile it from here or from here, it is one and the same. You will find that there is a red color dot here indicating that there is something wrong in this line, but you will not find any explanation at the bottom side. So you won't find anything that is shown in this location. So where is this part available? So again, if something is not visible, go to the view, and then you have to search for, in this case you have to search for this option, log options. So you find that there is no tick mark in front of it, that means it is not visible. So what are you going to do? You're going to click on view and you're going to click on logs, and it will show you that there is something wrong in it, and you can always view this thing. Now you must be careful here that there is in between this you will find a separator here. Can you see a separator line? Now this separator line can be dragged up or down to make spaces. So can you see the mouse pointer? It is a I now. So you see the mouse pointer, it is I. When I come in into this line, see it is double headed arrow. When it is double headed arrow, click here, don't leave the mouse left button, and just drag upwards. You can make the size shorter or longer, okay, depending upon how many errors you have. If you want to see it, or you will see a scroll bar here which will help you to scroll. You can just drag it from here to see what is the error that you are getting here. So based on what suggestion it is giving, you can do this one. Sometime what happens is when you open the things, these things are actually is not visible. This may not be visible, this may not be visible. Now maybe someone might have done this option as nothing is visible to you. So how do you get this one? Now this is the problem. Somebody has done this one and somebody has saved the profile. So in this case, if nothing is visible, you want to get back to the original default option, that is the company option. What you have to do is click on view here and go to perspective. So you notice perspective here. Okay, so just click on this perspective. You won't see this menu, but you will see the perspective. Let me just go to this perspective, and you have this option over here under perspective. You will get these many options. Okay, this is the default option. Okay, this is the minimal option. Some people will have the minimal option. Now if you want to get the company default, you can just click on this one, view, perspective, and then default. If the default is not restored, if this is not getting restored, in that case again you don't find all these things. What you have to do, This you do it only if it is not coming back. When you click on the view and when you go to the perspective and select this as default, still nothing is coming. These things are not being shown. In that case, what you're supposed to, in that case, you to go here, view, perspective, and then say delete the current option. So just click on delete the current view. Just delete this option. So you have to just select this option. Go here. Let me go to view, perspective, delete the current option. It will say default option cannot be, and so on and so forth. Do you want to, yes, you say, okay, it will delete it, and it will get back to the normal default. Okay, if somebody has changed the default, you just delete it and it will come back to the normal. So this is the one that you have to do it. And then you remember that before you run the program, ensure that you save it. So you save the file and then compile and run it. Now most of the student, what you are going to do is when you are running the program, you don't type if there is an error or anything. You don't close this window. You don't close it. Instead, when you find that there is some error here, you will simply go to the your code here and you will make correction. But when you come back, you find that this is not shown. You see that it is not in green color, it is grayed out. Even if you go to build, it is grayed out. Now in that case, what you have to do, you have an option over here to abort it, or you can come back to this one. So this window, you just watch the taskbar here. Okay, if you find that this window is there, it may be there anywhere, so you just open it and then close it. Okay, this is one option. Or you can go to build and then say about. This is the generally found mistake that I'm looking at it. So student, just don't close it, you don't get the correct result. So you see that the result what you're getting is wrong. You simply go back to the code and start making correction, but you forget to close this one. So when you forgot to close this one, you will not be allowed to run it because it is running in single thread and it expects you to close this one. So when you close it, you notice that this will come back. So remember this particular thing. Okay, and the other thing is whenever you make a run a program, and if you run like this, and when you compile it, if you when you run this particular program, compile and run it, you find that this is the generally option that you get undeclared. So you find that the error is undeclared. Whenever you find undeclared, something is undeclared. So for example, it says the start time is undeclared. First thing you have to go is you see the declaration section. Some of you don't know this part is called as a declaration section, wherein you declare all the variables. Check the name of the variable whether it is matching what you typed here and what is typed here. Are they matching? In this my case, I put one extra t here, so I'm going to remove it and then recompile it. This is the general mistake that the student will do it. So always remember, whenever you get undeclared, that means the variable here is not declared. Next one that the student makes, this is the general mistake the students are doing. Whenever there is a for loop or while loop or any other loop, you accidentally put a semicolon here. So this is the most general mistake that you do it, whether for if statement or switch statement or for loop or while loop, you accidentally put a semicolon here. Remember, the minute you put a semicolon here, it means the loop is terminated here itself, so it won't proceed from this point. So remember just to see whether there is a semicolon. Even during the examination, always remember there is no semicolon for the loops whenever you are writing it. Okay, that is the reason I usually write the program with the flower bracket directly in front of it, saying that you know that you are not going to type a accidentally, you don't put a semicolon there. Okay, so this is the reason. This is one mistake that you are going to do it. And the other mistake is not closing the proper opening bracket, that is the either circular bracket or square bracket or the flower bracket. Either you have additional flower brackets or you have not closed the flower bracket at a proper location. These things you take care of it. All the best for your examination. I won't drag this video longer. So these things you remember during the examination. Thanks for viewing. We will meet again in the other exercises. Thank you.